Hi students, I am Premchandar K, lecturer in computers, SRR Government Arts and Science College, Karimnagar. Yesterday we discussed definition of a computer. Computer is an electronic device which receives data as input, process the data and gives information as output. So this is the definition. We today discuss this definition with the help of a block diagram. You are observing here, it is displaying the block diagram of a computer. You may take any computer, its basic components consisting similar to this visible picture. So here it consisting of input devices or input unit, then central processing unit and output unit. Every time you utter the word computer system, so here you have to know the meaning of system. What is system? Do you have any idea or do you have any examples for system? Yes, you may know some systems. Education system, administrative system, political system, transportation system. These are all outside of your body. Your body also a system. Are you agree? Disagree? You are agree with me because you already studied in 8th or 9th standard as a human body system. Yes, I know you recalled your memory. That's good. Why human body called as a system? Human body consisting of various organs or various parts. These organs named as hands, mouth, ear, nose, head, stomach, leg, etc. etc. You are all well known about your body parts. Are you okay? So how this human body system connected with computer system? We may compare our human body system with computer. Why this comparison requires? It is very easy to understand a computer. Whenever you well known about your human body system, then it is easy to understand a computer system. Okay? Our body have several parts. So these parts are having interconnection with each other. So eye function is different, hand function is different, leg function is different, heart function is different, brain function is different. But all these different organs having different structure, different function, work together to complete a task. That's why it is called as a system. Human body system. Like that here, computer also a system. It consists of input devices, processing device or processing unit, then output device or output units. Here input size functions are different, Processing size functions are different. Output size and functions are different. Completely each and every device have its own shape and its own functioning, but work together to complete a task. That's why it is called as a computer system. This computer system consisting of input device, processing unit and output device. According to the definition, a computer receives data as input. Here what we are giving into the system is called as data. This data processed in the processing unit. What is processing? Converting user given raw data into useful information is done in a step-by-step manner. That is called as processing. The main functioning of processing unit is to perform processing. So here processor converts data into information which is displayed on output. So here what we fed into the computer is called as data. What we get from the computer is called as information. In between data and information, a processing unit is there. This processing unit converts user data into information. This is also explained with a little example. Simply, you may eat most probably rice. So here we fed or we throw raw paddy into a rice mill unit. This paddy converted into rice is done in a step-by-step manner. You may take anything, every requirement or user requirement is done with the help of a step-by-step process. So here data is not much useful to the user. You may use information as per your requirement. With the help of paddy, you do a little number of functions, such as what you do with the paddy for growing another or next crop, it requires paddy. Then no answer. Good. A little bit functions are performed with the help of paddy, but you may, whenever it turned into rice, then you may perform several types of dishes with the help of rice. If you use with chicken, it is treated as chicken rice. Okay, like that here information is differently used by different group of people. Here most of the students or most of the persons may repeat the words data and information, both are same. It is wrong. Why? Data is the raw fact, whereas information is processed data as per the user requirement. Here information is derived from the data through a step-by-step manner. So any computer consisting of input device, processing unit and a output device. So what we are giving into the computer is data. What we are getting from the computer is called as information. Here a complete computer system consisting of How many parts? 2 parts? 3 parts? Yes, most of the students answer 3 parts. A CPU, a monitor, a keyboard. Okay, then what about mouse? What about printer? What about projector? These are also parts of computer. Then it increases. It is not a complete computer system. A complete computer system consisting of 4 parts. First one is hardware. Second one is software. Third one is user. Fourth one is data. Hardware. What is hardware? Here, the physical components of a computer system is referred as hardware. In other words, hardware is a physical component. Whenever the word physical is appeared, it is visible. You may touch, you measure, you feel, or you measure its width, height, breadth, even weight also. You can touch with your hand. That is called as hardware. Hardware consisting of or hardware divided into 4 major categories. Hardware divided into 4 major categories. That is input output devices, processing unit, memory, storage. The physical components, see here, complete computer system consists of 4 parts: hardware, software, user, data. Hardware again divided into 4 major categories: input output devices, processing unit, memory, storage. We look at into input devices. In block diagram also we are observing input devices or input unit. The main function of input device is to accept commands, instructions by the user. We previously comparing human body system with computer system. Do we have any input organs? Again asking question, do we have any input organs? Yes, we have input organs. Eyes, input organ. Ear, input organ. Eyes function is different, which capture images. Simply eyes capture the visible images. It may be a tree, it may be a bicycle, it may be a machine, it may be a road, whatever it may be. It simply look and transfer the image into the brain. Enough. That is the function of eye. What about ears? Ears also an input organ. Why it is an input organ? Eyes are useful for getting images, pictures into brain. like that ears are useful to audible sounds, whether it is any sound which is related to us or not. If it is a horn sound done by an auto, it is different. So it is also received by ear and processed in brain. So we have input organs. Agree with me? There are so many there, but up to here we require some input organs. Like that here computer also have some input devices. This input devices again divided into two major types: standard or primary input devices. Second one is secondary or alternative input devices. Complete computer system consisting of four parts: hardware, software, user, data. Hardware again divided into four categories: input output devices, processor, memory, storage. Input devices again divided into standard input devices, alternative input devices. What is the difference between standard input devices and alternative input devices? In the word standard means which must and should be part of a computer is called as standard or primary input device. Whenever you imagine a computer, imagine yourself, close your eyes. Yes, you are getting an image. What image you are observing? One monitor. In front of you a monitor. Towards to the left a CPU. In front of monitor lying a keyboard. Okay. So here the basic component which are must and should be part of a computer is called as standard input devices or standard parts. Here examples for standard input devices are keyboard and mouse. Okay. In early 1980s, a scientist named by Douglas Engelbart invented a pointing device. This pointing device named as mouse. Pointing device named as mouse. Before 1980, keyboard is only the standard input device. But after inventing mouse become standard input device, because in early 1980s operating system turned into graphical user interface. Here what is operating system, what is graphical user interface, we will discuss in next classes. But up to here keyboard is the standard input device. Mouse also become standard input device after invention or using of graphical user interface operating system. Nowadays it is very difficult to imagine a computer without mouse. Almost all 90% of work done with the help of mouse only. Even though a kid also capable to use mouse instead of keyboard. Okay, then what is alternative input devices? Alternative input device also similar to standard input device. It is also used to accept commands, instructions, data from the user, but these are specially designed for a specific task. It may not come with a standard, may not come as standard input device. You have to purchase separately for as per requirement. Examples for alternative or secondary input devices are barcode reader, digital camera, optical character reader, optical mark reader, scanner, CD drive. These are all the some of the examples for alternative input devices. Barcode reader. Where you see the barcode reader? If you go to any supermarket or if you go to any post office, you may observe that cash billing or billing person in the supermarket have a device holded in his hands. After selecting your items, he focus that device onto the barcode. Barcode are the printed blacks on any item. You may take any textbook, you may take a pen, you may take even a soap or etc. Whatever it may be, each and every item nowadays consisting or having a barcode. Whenever he focus that laser beam onto the barcode, it automatically read the data which are stored in the barcode onto the computer display. It is very easy to enter details with the help of a barcode reader. Optical character reader, optical mark reader. These devices are useful to a university or any exams conducting bodies. Your signature will be printed on your hall ticket. This is done with the help of optical character reader. Your image printed with the help of scanner. Here scanner is useful for printing industry or for a data DTP operator, whereas barcode reader is useful for a supermarket. Optical character reader or optical mark reader useful for a university. Like this, these are the special devices designed for a specific task. So here a complete computer system consisting of 4 parts: hardware, software, user, data. Hardware again divided into 4 major categories: input output devices, processor, memory, storage. We discussed clearly about input devices. In next class we discuss output devices. Okay student, thank you, have a nice day.